Hi, welcome to KGM. My name is Johan. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you again. My name is Mattias. I'm representing Canon Sweden.
Johan, very nice to be here. My name is Thomas, representing Tecnau. Quite recently within KGM, it's a little bit of interest. You made a quite new investment.
Well, we have invested in this new Canon ColorStream, and we're very happy about it. It's productive. The uptime is perfect. Yeah. We're very happy about that. It helps us a lot with our production. Even the Tecnau equipment, reliable. Yeah. I think it's precise, which we appreciate a lot. It's all built on data, and we get our data from our customers, and at the IT department, we enhance that data, make the digital printing data for the machines, for the printers. And that data is used as well for the archive solution, the digital part of KGM. Okay. So, or digital transaction data. It's a combination. Yeah. We use that data for everything, from production, analog production in printers, to all the digital production lines we have, like email, SMS, MMS, invoices, digital invoices, and for archive.
And what are your main customer niches then? What are you addressing?
I would say transaction data companies, it's financial companies like banks, it's insurance company.
State institutions maybe?
Some state institutions, yeah, sure. Like
I was talking about the church.
The church. Yeah.
So this is one of the first installations in the Nordics of the new series of the ColorStream. So this is the follow-up machine of the ColorStream 6000. Now it's the ColorStream 8000. This is set up with the Tecnau pre and post equipment. And this machine here is the first generation of the new ink quality, ink technology with the unprecedented, I would say, print quality available in the market. As it's set up here, it's a setup of 166 meter production period. So it's a quite fast machine, and it will be able to handle all the volume that KGM will be throwing at it in the coming months.
We'll probably step up to 2 shifts in short because we see an increase in production.
And I know in the beginning it was an interesting starting point because there was a very big application for the Swedish church, I believe.
Yes.
It was a lot of pressure upon Canon.
I remember that already. In the first weeks we were supposed to produce huge amounts of
24/7, right, for 2 weeks.
Exactly, and keep in mind at that time it was a new solution on a press side and on the finishing with Tecnau. So of course that must have been a good experience, an interesting one.
It's a good experience, very interesting, and because of the printer that are very reliable, there was an excellent result, and we're very happy about it.
We are starting with the Unwinder U9. Obviously targeted the capacity speed-wise and width-wise, which the 8160 can handle. This means that we can do a web width up to 22 inch. We can handle ground weight of paper. In this case, we talk about 80 to 90 GSM, but we can do from 40 to 300. If you have a ground weight from 50 or above 250, we would like to do a joint test, but otherwise, very wide range. And we can essentially handle a real weight of more than 800 kilo on the Unwinder U9. We are then communicating with a press, in this case, 2 towers, 8160, running at 160 meter, obviously then targeting high volume and high production. They are running a data matrix code. And from that code, we will then initialize the cylinders on the 1550 dynamic perforator to be able to run payment slips on an A4 sheet, as an example. Now, with respect to the fact that this press is running at 160, we have also implemented an extra capability so we can do a repeat of the cross on the 1550 down to 3.5 inch at 160 meter. After the dynamic perforation, obviously web is coming into the buffering unit. And we are then following from the buffering unit B50, we're following the cutter C51. So where the cutter is in the delivery cycle enables the position of the rollers, which is following the signal we get from the cutter. On the buffer B50, which is unique for Tecnau, we are adding on tension on the web, which means that we control the web throughout the production. So from the buffering unit, it comes into the merger. As we have discussed this morning, a major application from the customer is to do A4 sheet slit merge, meaning that you are either from left or right, mixing them together. So it could be left over right or right over left in this unit. Or if the customer doesn't want to process slit merge as one output, we can just bypass the merger to do a 2-up or a 3-up application. C51 is the cutting system here. We are talking about a single cut machine, and we are able to do side trims, and we do 1 cut. Then the customer can optionally make stack of 2-up, 3-up, up to 4-up. And as I'm saying also, they can do the slit merge. And from the cutting unit, we come into the stacker unit, where we are generating the stacks, offset separated, always following the speed of the press, 160 meters. Generating an output, if it's a slit merge, it's 1 block. If it's another application, it could be 2-up or 3-up coming out on the conveyor.
We have been working from a Canon perspective very long with Tecnau and building a strong relationship over time. So we have invested very much in service and to improve the reliability and also the performance of the press over time. Yeah? So it was quite important for us also to show that to KGM once they were thinking about the new investment.
And Matthias, I'm happy to hear that because, as you say, if you look upon the historical aspect here is important because we have been working together for more than 25 years, more or less, with different type of solutions for customers. And now we had an opportunity to find a good package with Canon and Tecnau Finishing to supply a solution for your requirements. And I mean, as you said, it was an interesting and very, how should I say, challenging start with reference to the big volumes to be produced on a very short time frame.
Yeah, I remember in the beginning of the conversation, so we have proven the reliability of the Canon ColorStream with the Tecnau solution in Sundsvall. Yeah. And now with the next step, also the focus of sustainability, as you mentioned, the use of less energy, minimize the waste, all these type of things that is a Canon theme, so to say. It's very interesting that we managed then to secure the first installation in the Nordics with the ColorStream 8000 here at KGM, which of course we are very proud of and also achieved.
I must say from Tecnau perspective, we are very happy as well because if you look upon the installation here in Stockholm, we had a first introduction of a new platform from Tecnau Revolution 50, and as Matthias is saying, that was the first combination on the Nordic soil with the new 8160 in combination with Revolution 50 from Tecnau. So that's why we are so delighted to be here and to discuss.
Yeah. And as a customer, we're very happy.
The Inkjet journey has been a fantastic technology journey. And I think we have proven from a Canon's perspective that we're able not only to improve the quality, but also all the other factors that needs to be in place, like reliability, sustainability, speed, of course, is of interest in certain. So you have opportunities with Inkjet that has proven way beyond what was accessible before. So that is really amazing, I would say, because it improves so many processes. It requires a lot few people involved in the production, and it gives the same quality every time after time. Most of the companies that have focused have been offset, traditional offset companies looking into effective ways of more productive way, more sustainable way of producing. So there I think that has been the main driver, because also there's a lot of volume there that can be easily shifted to Inkjet. When we start this change, it's becoming apparent that there's great fit with Inkjet based on the run length. Yeah? Especially in smaller countries like Sweden, this is the run lengths are very much suitable for Inkjet, and also then adding the value of the variable data. This is making a perfect match going forward. So I would say yes, we are on the right track in the Inkjet business going forward. What we have seen at several customer sites installing, especially the IX platform, we have seen that the people that were part of the production now can do more value-added things in other parts of their production chain, giving actually a better growth scenario for the customers, bringing on even more volumes and addressing new businesses, which is what we really want to achieve, yeah? Because if our customers print more in our devices, we are much more happier, of course, and that, of course, generates quite a lot of business for our end customers as well. So.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy that you say that you hear a lot of Revolution 50. The history about this is our latest platform from Tecnau, different type of solution built upon a modular technology, which means that you can have cutter and stacker in different combinations. You can have merger. Obviously, if you're running inline to a press, you have a buffering unit, and it's a new platform, meaning that we are targeting higher speeds, enhanced widths, and also, in addition to that, we have implemented quite a lot of new tools. For example, we have what we call Internet of Things, which is implemented, which means that we are able to monitor, to check, interact with the line installed, as for example here at KGM. So this is not the first introduction of a new platform, but essentially it comes back to what happens at the printer partners' R&D sites. And we try obviously to be very close to them in order to be able to develop the solutions they are trying to achieve with the new presses. And at the same time, we try always also to be quite close to end customers. What are they asking for? What is the preference when it comes to automation, when it comes to productivity? From our end, we try to position ourselves that we can supply solutions for the high-end customers going for the new development of the press with the Revolution 50 as an example. But we also, as I'm saying, are able to support solutions for customers not going for the high-end volumes, but still are running from a continuous environment with high volumes and high quality with the C2X platform. But then in addition to that, we also have put a lot of efforts lately into developing solutions also for the cut sheet market. And that means that we can interact directly to cut sheet printer with a docker sheeter feeding from a roll fed, or we can have dynamic perforation, punching, cut and stack, or we can have as a nearline solution where we are feeding a long sheet paper, 50 by 70 for example, into a solution. So we are trying from our end also to meet the market in a sense that not all volumes are generated or created by the continuous, can also be on cut sheet environment. If you look today and if you have a customer going out on an exhibition or to be a part now in the COVID situation, we have had a lot of virtual activities. But nonetheless, if you see the quality aspect today, what can be offered, for sure they are, to somewhat I think they are a little bit astonished that, this is really good quality. But not only good, but it's consistent. And also from a price perspective, I think it's also competitive. So with reference to the new installation, new capabilities with regards to the capacity of the press and the finishing from Tecnau, do you foresee a potential growth for your?
For sure. Yeah. We can see higher volumes.
Yeah.
We can see that our customers deliver material that needs to be produced quicker. Yeah. We have a short amount of time to produce some material, so we need the reliability of the printer, we need the reliability of the production line, and we need make it happen in like a couple of days instead of weeks. If you won't deliver on time, you're not in business. That's why we need partners like Canon and Tecnau to make sure that we have the capability to deliver on time. We have plans, and we don't know for sure what will happen tomorrow, but with this investment, we'll have the flexibility to make that adjustment to meet tomorrow's demands.